Hey everyone, this is Jess with Airbnb Hosting for Beginners. Welcome to this very short video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up your Airbnb listing step by step. This is actually a very simple process, but Airbnb does change their platform, update it, and so it can change a little bit if you've done this in the past, or maybe you're doing it for the very first time. Now, before we get into it, I am going to include a link in the description that will actually give you $48 credited to your Airbnb account if you use that link to basically sign up as an Airbnb host. Okay, so that's the link I'm using here. Like I said, it'll be in the description if you want access to that extra $48. It's just a kickback that Airbnb gives you basically for using that link and linking me to you. And that's important because what you'll also see is that when you actually create your account, you will be linked to my Superhost account. So if you have any questions, or if you want to get in touch with me as a host to another Airbnb host, or access any of the resources that I have, you will be able to through the Airbnb platform. So let's go ahead and get into it. When you first go to that link in the description, it's going to show you kind of an overview of how much you could make on Airbnb. Now, this is going to be an estimation. Of course, your nightly price, your rate, your property is all going to be different than the person next to you. So this is going to be a guesstimation. Of course, you can change the location, you can change what type of listing it is and how many bedrooms, and that's going to give you a more accurate response. Let's say I have 4 bedrooms, I can update my estimate, and obviously I can earn a lot more. And then on this map here, you can simply see what other Airbnb units in the area are charging for their stay. So all you do is go up here to the top button here and you hit list your home. And when you go into this, you're going to need several things. Okay, so you're going to need the photos of your home. You're going to need the description. So you're going to need basic information like how many bedrooms, bathrooms, the amenities, and you can always go back and edit all of this in detail later. So that's important to know as well, but you do need to have kind of a basic knowledge and understanding about your listing. So let's go ahead and create a new listing, and we're first going to tell them about your place, make it stand out. That's where you add your photos, title, and description, and then you just finish up and publish. So pretty simple to do. I'll go ahead and get started and we'll walk you through it. Step 1, tell us about your place. So you're just following along, hit the next button. They've made it pretty simple at this point. Let's say we have a house, and let's say we're going to rent the entire unit. So this means that the whole place is accessible for the guests, right? It's not like a private room in a shared space. It's not a hostel, anything like that. The whole house is going to be accessible for the guest. So let's go ahead and enter in my address of a property, and we're going to confirm all of that. Is the PIN correct? We'll say yes. Okay, so this is where you're going to answer some basic information about your place, like how many guests you want to allow, how many bedrooms, beds, and bathrooms. So we'll put 2 guests allowed at a time. Well, we'll actually put 4 because in this property I have a couch that extends, out into a bed, so 4 people can technically sleep here at a time. And then beds, we're going to put 1, bathrooms 1. Make your place stand out. So we're already a third of the way there. Pretty simple. So let's go ahead and add what all we have, guys. We have Wi-Fi, we have a TV, washer, dryer, there's a workspace. What other amenities? Pool. Do you have a grill? Let's say we have a fire pit. Just kind of going through, but make sure you scroll down, put as much information, as you have here. You want to have all your safety information or all your safety amenities as well. And then add some photos of your home. So we're going to hit add photos. And of course, you'll already have access to these here. Let's see if I can remember where mine are saved. Let's see. Tiny house. So I think it says you need about 5 photos. So let's just kind of select a couple pictures here. And we're going to open these up. You can always go back and edit these. So remember that. But you're going to want to make sure your pictures are high quality. They give a good representation of the space. So we'll go ahead and hit upload. And you can also rearrange these photos, so you don't need to upload them in order or anything. Okay, so now our pictures are uploaded. Oops, sorry, that didn't work. Let's see what went wrong. It says arranging the photos. So let's give it a minute just to think. And then while we're doing this, guys, we can go and type up our description. So something you want to do is you can use AI like ChatGPT. And let's say, write me an Airbnb description of a tiny house property in Kansas City. You're going to put more specifics if you do want to kind of automate a description like this. Put more specifics, like you could say a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, sleeps 4, full kitchen, open layout, open concept. Put more of a description of your house, and then ChatGPT will kind of do the rest. You can see this is a much better listing description than maybe what you could come up with. Okay. Not sure why this didn't work. Let's go ahead and refresh it and see if these pictures are added on. Okay. So for some reason it was just kind of struggling, but it looks like the pictures are all uploaded. Like I said, you can drag and drop these photos if you want to move forward, move backward, make the cover photo. I kind of like the way it is. I like this one as the cover photo. So let's go ahead and hit next if we're satisfied with that. Give your house a title. Let's say tiny house in KC. You're going to be limited on up to 32 characters on your title, okay? Let's describe it. Is it peaceful, unique, spacious? Then your description. I'm just going to copy that in there. Looks like it's too long, so we'll go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to say rewrite with limit of 500 words. Or was it 500 words or characters? Okay. Rewrite with 500 characters. So this should shorten it up a little bit so that it actually fits in our, so that it fits in here. Still says it's a little bit long. 514. So for the sake of keeping the video short, we'll go ahead and just edit like that. Now this is a very brief description, so you can go in later and add in all the details of your property, but this is just kind of, think of it like a snapshot of your listing, okay? So we're essentially just trying to get our listing up and published. And then finish up and publish. You're going to select how you want to approve your reservations. You want to approve your first 5 bookings. And you can, of course, review your reservation and then switch to instant book so that your guests can book automatically, or simply just let your guests book automatically. We'll go with the recommended option, the first one. And then who to welcome to your first reservation. I personally do any experienced guests. That means that they have history on Airbnb, they have good reviews, and instead of just anybody from the Airbnb community, any guest, okay? So that's totally up to you. Then let's look at your price. We'll set it something like that, okay? And it kind of tells you comparable prices in the area. Of course, you can do your own market research on other platforms as well. You can do listing promotions, weekly discount, monthly discount. You guys can change this number, right? Let's say for a monthly discount, I just wanted to do 10%, right? We can do that. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to keep it where it's at. You can always go back and change this information later on. All right, so let's say you have security cameras, noise decibel monitors, any weapons. It's going to want to know what you have. Let's say I have exterior cameras and I select that. It's just going to want you to tell the guest where the cameras are at, like the backyard, the driveway, the front door. Okay, so keep that in mind if you have any of those things. Then we hit next. Should be almost done. Confirm a few details, set up your calendar. We can go ahead and publish, guys. So it's going to say, congratulations, thank you for sharing your home, and then just click let's get started. Now, looks like we have maybe a few important details. Let's see if I have my listing up here. Yep, so verification required. What does it need? It kind of says required steps. So, oh yeah, so local requirements, let us know it's really you, confirm your account. And this, guys, you guys should have already done if you've been watching my other previous videos. Before you do your Airbnb unit, you want to make sure that you abide by any local regulations, meaning if you register with the city, you're going to have a short-term rental registration number. That's what you would upload here. So for the sake of the video, like I said, I already had this listed on my other account, but I wanted to kind of walk you through, if I were to set this listing up again, the steps that I would take. So if you guys want to set up yours, just click the link in the description and that will save you or give you $48. It'll also connect us, you and me, via the Airbnb portal. So if you have questions or want to message me directly or access any of the resources that I have available for you, feel free to do that. Hope this helps you set up your Airbnb listing in record time. And please let me know if you have any other questions in the comments and I will get to you as soon as possible. Thanks.